So, we're off to Tallinn today. We're taking a bus because, oh look, we're just opposite the markets with the Zeppelin hangars. But yes, we're taking a bus because the train is a couple of hours to the border, and then we've got a 4-hour wait at the border at a place called Valga, which I think would have been interesting. But then after that, it's another couple of hours, but most of it is by a bus because there are track works. So that is an 11-hour day, and this is a 4-hour trip to achieve the same thing. So we've gone with the bus. Deluxe buses, just waiting for it to come in. It's quite a busy bus station. We've got one in the front going to Minsk in Belarus. So all set on the bus, pretty comfy, only about half full. Heaps of leg room, big windows, less seatbelts, but hey ho. Yeah, looking forward to it. Tallinn, here we come. We're in northern Latvia, not too far from the border. Little town called St Olav, I think it is. Baltic Sea off to our left. We're just crossing into Estonia. Another day, another country. Of course it's Schengen, so there was no stopping. Arno, 2 3/4 hours out of, where did we leave? 2 3/4 hours out of Riga. It's about 3/4 of an hour inside the Estonian border. Beautiful. I'll try and get some shots. Lovely wooden houses here. We're not allowed to get off. And we had to stop for a checkpoint, really, because it was about half an hour inside the Estonian border. So police hopped on and checked passports, and we can't go off. Well, that was interesting. That was meant to be a 15-minute stop. We stopped for about 2 minutes. So that might be why we couldn't get off. So that was a surprise. You popped up to get a hot chocolate from the machine during the 15-minute break, and we set off in about 2 minutes. Yes. So how did that affect you?
Speechless.
You kept your balance?
I did.
Balanced on one leg?
It's down the stairwell too.
Oh.
And the toilet's on one side. And the English lady was in the toilet. And I was looking at the coffees. And the door started to open. I thought it was the outside door.
So, all a bit tricky.
It was.
Okay, but you got a hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Lovely. So yeah, the machine is there if you're able to get to it and work it and then safely get back. Yes. I know we're only coming up one road and it may not be representative, but Latvia seemed to be, it was just all forests either side. In Estonia, while there's some forest, we're seeing a lot of cleared land. It's either under farming or meadows or just cleared. So I don't know if there's more agricultural industry or quite what. So here we are, St Olav Hotel. It was a 15th century merchant's house. Obviously there's been some plumbing and a few improvements, I hope. So we're very excited about staying here. all sorts of corridors at all sorts of angles. exposed brickwork. And then little seating area. This is fabulous. And obviously at some point there were French speaking people here. And here we are in the ye olde school. Yeah, if you want to come directly into the karaoke club, straight down there. Oh, I think that's got to be done. Right, let's make up. I love this. Just walking along, it's not some kind of like special museum, it's just the street. Oh, I can't wait to have a good look. I feel a free walking tour coming on. Wow. Wow. So we're here at Kennedy's Irish Pub. How you doing, guys? And each of us have got our favourite dessert. It's mine, locally brewed, house beer. What you got, Pete?
I got ice cream.
Look at that. Looks beautiful. What did you have, starters?
Fish and chips.
Yeah, and I had a goat's cheese salad with a whole round of goat's cheese. It was brilliant. This is great. Lovely. Sitting in the sun, having a swift half or two. So we're just making our way up this little street. And I would have to say this must be the Russian embassy. It's got a police guard and one or two. Yeah. Clear message here, no sign from anyone inside, of course. So we're just winding our way through the streets. We've come across the St Olav's church. I'm heading up the steeple of St Olav's to church tower, 258 steps. Well, that's 6 of them. Some really old stuff here. Old buildings that have been incorporated into the new builds. And I love the way they've exposed the plaster so you can see. So this building was medieval initially, and a fire destroyed it and it was rebuilt in 1757. So you think 1757, that was the new build. We're heading towards what looks like the wall and one of the gates, because of course here in Tallinn they didn't have to use the walls to rebuild their houses after Cossack invaders, so we've still got the walls and the gates. These are big cobbles, like Riga had big cobbles. Wolfard Tower, built in, what was it? 14th century. So this is Epping Tower. They're all in such good condition for 14th, 15th century towers. So that's Fat Margaret's from the outside. So the tower was built in early 16th century, about 1511. Got its name from the fact that it was the largest part of the wall's fortifications, 25 metres in diameter and 20 metres in height, and up to 5 metres thick. And it was designed to impress invaders from the sea. Good on you, Margaret. So we're here in Freedom Square. That monument cost $6 million, because freedom came, of course, in 1991. And then there's quite a good view across the skyline. So the population is 1.2 million. 44% of those people are Russian speaking. We're on the top of Kiev, which is the museum for the fortifications. And like many of the Baltic states, we have music. So this toilet actually cost, during the early 90s there was quite a bit of corruption. So this toilet actually cost 200,000 euros to build. And it actually takes less than, there's 20 cents, but it costs more than that. The amount of use it has, it costs more than that to even maintain it. So, despite having such an old city and old city walls and and an ancient history, medieval history, Estonia also is home to the invention of Skype, of Wise app and Wise transfer, Bolt cars, and there are robots doing food delivery on the streets, which we have yet to see. And interestingly, part of Estonia's constitution is that free internet is a human right. I'm starting to like this country. And this is the Parliament building in use today. It's pretty much the same view as several hundred years ago. So, Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, Russian Orthodox, clearly built in 1900 during what the Estonians call the Russification. This originally had the classic gold roof on the domes. There was an exceedingly strong spring storm. Down came the gold. Citizens gathered it up, and the next day apparently nobody had any idea what happened. It's quite spectacular. So, in the 16th century, this is a narrow street in Estonia, and in the 16th and 17th centuries, women with their enormously wide skirts would come through here, and then there'd be a bit of an argument because it was all muddy. They didn't want to kind of let anyone, who went first. So their men would take over. There'd be a bit of a bloodbath. So it was also known as Blood Street. All right, so we're here at Whisper Sister. It's a speakeasy here in Tallinn. So, Patricia, tell us about arriving.
Well, you have to ring and then arrange an appointment. And then they come, when you get there, you ring again. They come and let you in the door, which is upstairs is a female dress shop.
Shop front, wasn't it?
Shop front. So then we went down a corridor and down about 20 steps.
Yeah.
Red carpet.
Yeah.
And then we get to the bottom.
Yep.
It's just massive.
Here we are.
Beautiful bar.
Yeah. There's other bars through there. There's a piano bar, and it's lovely. This is very chilled. So we found another cocktail bar. Cheers. Okay, sorry, my stool is out of control. Otherwise I'd be further around there. But cheers. One of Tallinn's gay bars. Out of control. But this is Tallinn Town Hall. It's quite spectacular. We're here in the market square. Well, this is pretty special. Having a couple of drinks in front of the Tallinn Town Hall. So what do you think, P?
Oh, it's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Lots of people around, great atmosphere.
Yeah, and it's...
Great buildings, the architecture's lovely.
And look at this, 9:15 at night.
And the sun's still up.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. So yeah, sunset is 7 minutes past 10 tonight. So 23rd of May. And then sunrise is at 4:30. So just sunset, 10 o'clock. That's past our bedtime, isn't it, really?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And 4:30 in the morning, that's probably about the time I wake up anyway. But I haven't got to walk the dog because we're on holiday. So we got black garlic bread with
Cheese balls.
pickles. Oh, garlic bread and pickle. And cheese balls. What are you thinking?
They look ugly, but they taste nice.
And these... Wait, hang on. Just look at this, hang on. Look at that. Nice.
Very nice.
We're heading into the Balti-Jammer Turg, which I think Balti-Jammer is a railway station over there. And this is a market that's supposed to be hip and have all sorts of things to eat, drink and look at. Excited, Patricia?
I can't be excited because you know how I feel about markets, but I'll give it a go.
Here we go. Oh, there's lots of produce to start with. Our first idea is to find a coffee. Clothes. So now we're out shopping for Molly. We found this. It's very cute. You would think about one of the balls, won't you?
Oh, I think they should like this better.
Yeah, I think she would. She's got it. So a cheese shop, not in the Monty Python sense. This is my idea of heaven. Beautiful. This looks like a cool little find. So this is the Estonian Health Museum. So we're thinking of coming in here. This is very well done. Different aspects. This is cool. This section is explaining about how death is handled in different places of the world with different religions. And what is natural death? What is death? And what happens to the body? So Patricia found a Lido, there's a couple actually, in Tallinn. Well, this is a very trendy modern one. We ate here yesterday. It's our favourite place to eat. It's fabulous. Look at this. And we both had fantastic meals yesterday for about 25 euros between us. And here, they've even got, there's a pizza maker. Well, thanks Tallinn. Had a pretty good time.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was good walking around the medieval streets, all the cobblestones. It's good.
Beautiful architecture, quirky hotel to say the least. It was interesting, I'll give it that.
A shocker.
It wasn't a Radisson, put it that way.
No.
But it wasn't a hostel either.
Oh,
I mean-
I'm lucky then, huh?
I mean, you know, it was built in, what was it, 1437?
Yeah.
So, you know, but it was interesting. And certainly, yeah, the town has got a lot to see, a lot to look at.
There's there's lots of people here in the town square.
Yeah,
Lots of drinking and
yeah.
eating.
A popular cheap weekender, I think, for people from surrounding nations. But yeah, plenty of choice for food, say for drink. Yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
Very
So,
nice.
thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.
Helsinki will be a bit different, I think, to say the very least. Looking forward.
Bye.
Bye.